Tom Moore and Billy today. They're talking about all the Mexicans and how they're taking all the jobs and everything. One of the guys said, what do you think David Crockett's going for this ball game?
What's that mean?
Welcome back to the W.C. Hamley Athletic Complex. The Paintsville Tigers and the Pikeville Panthers tonight. The Tigers coming in 7-2 overall and 5-1 in the district. The Pikeville Panthers are 6-3 overall, 5-1 in the district. As we said, scoreboard problems here in Pikeville. They will keep the time on the field. As far as the official clock, it'll be kept on the field tonight. Boy, and with him will be Paul Sullivan. About ready to get this 10th game, the final regular season game.
In.
And the Tigers end-over-end kick. It will be fielded around the 18. That is McCoy up the middle. McCoy to the 35 and will be brought down right there.
Almost a mishap on the kickoff
Yeah.
of the Tigers, John. Almost offside.
So Pikeville first down and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
10.
So once again, the scoreboard clock not operating here as far as the time is concerned. That'll be kept on the field tonight. So we'll be able to upkeep you on the score, but not the clock. Wide outs to each side. Derek Swartz, the sophomore, starting at quarterback. Rogers, the lone back, fumbles the snap, gets it off to Rogers. Oh, Haney has the football. Hands back to the 30-yard line and will be downed right there. Haney just took the football away from Rogers, and the Tigers have it.
I thought that'd be Big Ryan in there, but that's Haney on that one, John.
I'll tell you what happened right there. They doubled down on Ryan at the guard position, and Haney shot the gap over there and stuck the hat on him and just took it away from him.
So the Tigers have it first down and 10, back to the 30-yard line of the Pikeville Panthers. Tigers come out, wide out Hall left. Harmon under center, broken bone. Collett and Murphy. Tate in motion to the right side. To give us to Collett up the middle, dances through, down to the 20, inside the 20-yard line, down to about the 17. Charlie jumped over it looked like.
He did.
Had the guard shoot the gap right there and try to plug the A gap, and Charlie just went
jumped
over
over top of it.
Just went over it.
Yes, he did. Good job.
A gain of 13 on the carry for Charlie Collett, and a first down Paintsville. So the Tigers come out again. They'll go to the full bone this time behind Harmon. Two tight ends just underway. Tate in motion right. Harmon Rose right, penalty flag. Harmon sets up, under rush, gets away, Rose to his left, tosses in the end zone for Gerald, over his head, incomplete.
We've got a flag down back here. It'd have to be motion in the backfield.
And it is.
It is.
I'm sure they're calling that on Tate coming off the motion. I didn't see anything he done wrong. Just come across the formation.
So they'll mark this off. Move it back 5 yards. That'll move it back to the 22-yard line.
We're trying to run a little play action right there and catch a tight end drag, but neither back went up in there hard and didn't fool anybody, and Chad's standing back there by himself. When you run play action, Coach, you got to get up in there, don't you?
Absolutely. You got to move, make it look like a play run, Ronnie.
Two wide outs to each side, one lone back behind Harmon. That's Tate Harmon. 1st and 15 for the Tigers. Quick count. Chaz straight back looking to throw. Rose left. Comes back to the right now. Plenty of time. He gets it off in the end zone for Hall. Oh, incomplete. Just behind him.
Right on him.
Had Tate early in the flats and just didn't want to throw to him. He was standing wide open and chose to go deep.
Our offensive line really held him out there a long time, Coach. He had plenty of time to throw that football.
So it's second down now, and 15 for the Tigers from the Pikeville 24-yard line. Again, the scoreboard clock not operating. Have no idea how much time to go in the quarter. Wide outs to each side. Wingman right side, that's Tate. Lone back, Jeremy Runyon. Toss play to Runyon, right side. Cuts it up off tackle. He'll be brought down around the 21.
Linebacker, nobody picked that middle linebacker. He put a nice move on this outside linebacker and a pretty good block there, and middle man just came to him.
It'll be third down and 11 now from the 21. First down from scrimmage. Josh Haney took the football away from Barrett Rogers. That's the way we stand. The Tigers 3rd and 11 from the 21 of Pikeville. Double outs to each side. Shotgun for Harmon. Harmon straight back, looking again, looking left. He's going to take and go this time. Tries to kick it outside. He can't get away from the defender, though. He'll be brought down on the stop for Pikeville. That was James Justice who held on to Harmon. They'll mark Harmon down on the 16-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down and 6.
Well, when he seen the hole, he made the break, but he kept wanting to throw the football, even though he
all along.
Yeah, and instead of just tucking it and go with it.
4th down for the Paintsville Tigers from the Pikeville 16. Trips to the right side, 2 out to the left. Harmon will be by himself out of the shotgun. There's the snap. Harmon straight back, looking. Under rush, throws to the right side. Still plenty of time. He gets it off across the middle. That should be interference. He's reaching for it, and there it is. Good call.
Nice call.
And he set that one up on him.
Yes,
Boy,
he did.
Kid sat down back there for the hook, and Chaz pumped him, and the kid broke on him, and no
Pass
shot.
interference.
Nobody don't call that one.
That's right.
A pass intended for Simpkins across the middle. Simpkins was hit clearly before the football got there around the 4-yard line, and that will move it on for the Tigers. The referee reaching for his flag. It took him a minute or two to get it out.
Yeah, he's hard to find up here, John.
But he was trying to get it.
Yeah, he was. That's right.
In all honesty, the referee right there on it made the right call.
You know, it's hard to play the Tigers 4 downs inside the 30-yard line,
man.
Coach. It just,
too much back there in the backfield to contend with.
And I guarantee you, Pikeville's not been in this defensive set all year. They had 3 down linemen, 3
Rest of them in the
linebackers,
back.
and 5 defensive backs.
1st and goal for the Tigers from the 8-yard line. Harmon under center, split backs, 2 out to the right side. Harmon leaves it with Murphy up the middle, nothing there.
Well, we forgot to block that time.
That's right. No blocking at all.
First man to make the lick for Pikeville, James Adkins. Mark Murphy down. Back around the 7-yard line. They're going to give him a gain of a yard. They're going to be nice to him.
Well, they were real nice.
2nd and goal from the 7. Tigers 2 tight ends this time. Harmon under center again. Again, scoreboard clock not operating. Here's Murphy trying to take it outside, right side, a run to the goal line. And he's going to be just short down to about the 3-yard line, maybe the 4.
Boy, there's a big gap flew open at the 6
yes.
and he just
all he had to
didn't
do
see
is cut
it.
in. He didn't see it, Coach. He was
from the Pikeville 4-yard line.
Got it unbalanced over here this time.
Harmon under center again. Quick snap. Tate has it off tackle left side. Touchdown. Tate Harmon and the Tigers.
Nice hole. Nice big hole. Went unbalanced right and run back into the
weak
it's
side.
Not really the weak side, Coach. You know, they got a guard tackle on the end over there. But
it was still a nice play, Coach.
Yes,
and
it was.
They were over flanked to the right side, and all he had to do was go back to the weak side.
Yeah, that's a nice
so to
block.
speak. Yes,
right
it
back
was.
in the 5 hole.
Yeah. Good.
4-yard run for Tate Harmon. The Tigers on the board 6-0. Again, the scoreboard clock not operating. Trips to the right side, 1 out left. Shotgun for the 2-pointer. Harmon rose to the right. Looking, still looking. He gets it up, back of the end zone. Simpkins, and he dropped it. Incomplete. Right in the numbers, just couldn't bring it in.
Right
So,
there.
first quarter action. Again, no time known. The score, Paintsville 6, Pikeville nothing. Panthers, once again, the Panthers took the opening kickoff. They had it one play. Barrett Rogers had the ball taken away from him by Josh Haney, and the Tigers took it in eventually, starting from the Pikeville 30-yard line. And the Tigers lead at 6-0. Again, the scoreboard clock not working. 30 yards, 9 plays for the Tigers. And the Tigers lead it 6-0. Haney has it teed up on the 40 again. And back deep once again is McCoy and Sullivan. Short kick, bounces, fielded by an up man at the 30, to the 35, to the 40, up the middle, 45. He'll be brought down on the midfield stripe. On the return for Pikeville, Josh Sullivan again. That's Josh Collier. He had a big fumble recovery on that kickoff at Hazard a couple weeks ago. First and 10 for the Pikeville Panthers from the 50-yard line. Don Paul Brenham split off to the right side. Wishbone behind Sword, the quarterback. Sword has it. He is swallowed up as Rogers had nowhere to go but right into the hands of Ryan Brown. And Ryan putting back to the 47-yard line, a loss of 3. Second and 13. Second down and 13 for the Pikeville Panthers from their own 47 to Paintsville leading 6-0. First quarter action. Branham splits off left this time. Panthers stay in the wishbone behind Sword. Sword leaves it off with his halfback up the middle into Tiger territory. Ryan Brown has him with help from Simpkins. On the carry was Sullivan. That's Paul Sullivan, a junior.
44, Paul Sullivan, the Panther ball carrier.
They're going to mark Sullivan down on the 46 of Paintsville. Gain of 7, and it'll be third down and 6 now. 6-0 Paintsville. First quarter. Football near side hash mark. Panthers come out. Sword brings them up. He'll work out the shotgun this time. One out to the short side, the left. Two out to the right side. Sword, low snap, handles it, rose to the right side. He gets it off in the flats. It's way short. Must have been 7 yards short. Tate got it on a bounce. 4th and 6. Don Paul Brenham back around his own 40 to punt. Back deep, Tate Harmon, along with Dustin Hall. They'll stand around their own 12. There's the snap, a good one. Brenham gets it off the left foot. Harmon lets it bounce around the 21. And it takes a Paintsville bounce, and before Pikeville can run it down, it's back to the 21.
Oh, defense!
Football just across the 20. We'll count to 21. 6-0, Paintsville leading. We do not know how much time. The scoreboard clock not working. But we do know the Tigers are leading 6-0. And they have the football from their own 21. Two tight ends, wishbone again for the Tigers. Harmon in motion to the right side. The give straight ahead. Nothing there. Nothing there but maroon jerseys for Charlie Collett this time. No gain on the carry. Back on the 21. It'll be 2nd and 10. Six to nothing Paintsville. The Tigers 2nd and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Simpkins and Gullett out to the right side. Gerald with Hall to the left side. Harmon, the lone back behind his brother Chaz, the quarterback. He leaves it with Tate up the middle. Tate lowers his head to get what he can. He's stopped by Cecil Norman at the 24-yard line. Nose of the football on the 25. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6. 6-0, Paintsville leading. The Tigers faced with a 3rd and 6 from their own 25-yard line.
From their own 25.
Wide outs to each side. Harmon under center. Straight back looking to throw. In the flats, Hall has the first down to the 45-yard line. Or excuse me, the 35, a gain of 10.
Complete to number 21, Dustin Hall. Picks up a Tiger first down. First and 10 Tigers from the...
Gain of 10 yards on that pass play. Harmon to Hall. First down. Wide outs to each side again. Split backs this time. Tate and Murphy behind Chaz Harmon. Pitch play. Tate to the right side behind Ryan Brown. He cuts it up. Gets away from one. Crosses the 40 up to the 42. Maybe the 41, 42-yard line. Gain of 6 to the 41. 2nd and 4. 6-0. Tigers leading first quarter. 2nd and 4 for the Tigers from their own 41. Wideouts again to each side. Wingman to the right side. That's Tate. Tate from his wingback position around the left end. Gets away from one. Can't get away from the second one, though. They pushed him out too far. James Justice with the stop. Gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 43. Tigers need to get to the 45. First quarter. And now the official across the way stops the clock. We have a timeout on the field. The Paintsville Tigers again. We do not know how much time to go in the quarter. Scoreboard clock not functioning, but the Tigers do lead it 6-0. We'll be back. Not working right, and it's not even lit up. The Tigers lead it 6-0, 4:16 to go. In the first quarter, the Tigers 3rd down and 2 from their own 43. They'll go to the I behind Harmon this time. Wingman to the right side. Collett wide out to the short side. Hall. They leave it with the tailback. That's Tate. Tate cuts it up right side. He's going to get the first down on his own as he was hit around the 44 and fought to the 46.
I'll tell you what,
Good effort.
That's the best block I've seen Murphy have. He got right in there, and you couldn't see
Murphy
because of Tate.
Yeah.
And he really stayed with that block and helped pick that first down up.
First down and 10 from the 46, a gain of 3. Tigers needed 2. Harmon got the last 2 on his own. Wide out, Hall to the left side. Tate comes out to the right side. Harmon play action. Rose left. Steps up and gets away from the defender. In trouble and fakes and gets away and finally steps out of bounds.
He's tough, boys. I tell you.
He is. He's tough.
Hard to handle when he gets outside that pocket.
He sure is.
3 different men had hands on him and couldn't do anything with him.
They're going to mark him down. Just shy of the 45, a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11.
He wanted that long bomb to Dustin that time and just couldn't get set up to launch it.
That's right. Couldn't get up there to do it.
Now an official timeout.
He had Tate on the drag across the middle, and
he had
as much heat as he had on him, he couldn't
well,
find
he had Gerald down. He right straight at the post.
seam.
Mm-hmm.
Problems with the chains across the way. The Tigers will have it 2nd and 11 from their own 45 when play resumes. Once again, we're in the first quarter. The Tigers took a timeout before that play there, and that was 2 plays before that one. That was with 4:16 to go in the quarter. The Tigers do lead 6-0. Tate Harmon scoring on a 4-yard run. Tigers went for 2 and didn't get it.
Well, they break the chain over there?
Yes.
Tigers go back into their huddle. Tonight's broadcast of Paintsville Tiger football is being brought to you on WKLW by Citizens National Bank, the Red, Brown, and Williams Real Estate Company, Jones and Preston Funeral Home, the Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center, Ramco Fuels, Appalachian Wireless, Deskins Motors of Pikeville, and J&S Auto Parts. 2nd down 11 for the Paintsville Tigers from their own 45. Back to the wishbone, 2 tight ends. Harmon in motion to the near side. Chaz Rose straight back now, setting up, under rush. In trouble, and he's going to be dropped. On the stop for the Pikeville Panthers, Steve Isom drops Harmon all the way back to his own 32-yard line. A loss of 13 yards. It'll be 3rd and 24.
Well, I don't know who Chaz was looking for that time, but he had left the tight end down on the left side. The kid was holding him, and it looked like it's who he was trying to go to, but he had good pass protection. It just took so long. Coach, nobody can hold him out that long.
No way, Coach.
All splits off to the left, trips to the right. 3rd and 24 for the Tigers from their own 31. Shotgun for Harmon. He readjusts Tate now. There's the snap. Chaz straight back. He's going to go deep for Hall, and it's not going to be close.
Yeah. I think there's mix up on pattern. He's running a long hook out there, and Chaz is going deep down the sideline, Coach.
That's right.
So it's 4th and 24 for the Tigers. Back deep for Pikeville will be Paul Sullivan. And Dustin Hall will punt for Paintsville. Sullivan around his own 31. Hall from his own 23.
They're coming after
There's
this.
the snap. Good snap. He gets it off, low punt. Bounces at the 45. Takes a good roll, though.
Pretty good punt.
Inside the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Well, they's coming after that, baby.
Yes, they were. What do they have, 8 men on the line?
9.
9.
So the Pikeville Panthers will take over. First down and 10. And they will mark him down on the 26-yard line. So what looked to not be too good of a punt ended up with a good roll and a good punt.
Good roll.
First down and 10 for the Pikeville Panthers from their own 26. Branham splits off left. Wishbone again behind Sword, the quarterback. Snap, the give to Sullivan, off tackle left side. Big hole. He gets away from a defender, and then Simpkins hangs on to him around the 35. That was a big hole.
They dropped back in just a straight 4, and the down man on the end out there took an upfield pursuit, and linebacker wasn't there to field, and you're going to get that big hole when you're in that alignment.
Every time.
Gain of 9 to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 1. Same set, wide out left, Wishbone again. Sword under center. Long count. Straight ahead, Rogers. He's got the first down across the 40. Out to the 43. That's the first down in the game for the Panthers. And it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 43.
Just straight 32 dive right up the chute, Coach.
That's right.
6-0, Paintsville leading. Once again, the time we do not know. The scoreboard clock not operating. Wide out is Branham. And now the official blows the whistle. And that could be the end of the first quarter. As the first quarter is over with the score, the Paintsville Tigers 6, the Pikeville Panthers nothing. You're scoring back in the first quarter as Tate Harmon took it in from 4 yards out. The Tigers went for the 2, came up without it, and lead at 6-0. The Pikeville Panthers have it first down and 10 from their own 43-yard line. They come out of the huddle. Wide out, Branham to the right side. Wishbone again behind Sword. Sword, long count. The give, straight ahead, dive play, Sullivan. And he is up to about the 48-yard line. They're clipping him off quick.
Sure are.
They're just hitting that gut. They've not been able to do anything out in the 3, 4, 5, and 6 holes, and they're hitting the 1 and 2 holes right now and picking up nice yardage. We're just not sealing it down in there.
Our linebackers got to get more active in there, Ronnie.
Gain of 5 to the 48-yard line.
We just changed the defenses right then.
Wide out to the right side. Wishbone still behind the quarterback. Sword, long count. The give is to Rogers, right side around the end. He goes by a defender, and finally Simpkins comes up with help and drives him out of bounds at the Tiger 40.
The end got caught down inside at the time, and corner couldn't come up.
That's right. And our linebacker couldn't get out there.
First down and 10 for the Pikeville Panthers just across the 40-yard line. 6-0 Paintsville. We're in the second quarter. Again, the clock not working right. I have no idea how much time to go. Second quarter just underway. Branham, he splits off left side. Still staying in the wishbone are the Panthers behind the quarterback, Derek Sword. Sword leaves it with Rogers straight ahead. He just runs over one, gets by another one, and is finally brought down inside the 20. He just tore the Tiger defense apart by himself.
Absolutely.
Well, we jump back in the 4 again, and they double team Ryan in there, and the linebacker got picked by the tackle, and you can't give a big man like that a head start, boys.
To the 17-yard line, a gain of 23.
We were the play before. We jumped in the 53, and they got on the corner on us. We jumped back forward, and they took it right up the gut.
Branham wide out left, still in the wishbone. Sword, long count again. Straight ahead, Rogers again. He's inside the 15 to about the 12.
Ryan getting too deep that time. they got a good blocking scheme, Coach, put together right here. They just let Ryan come down inside and run outside of him that time.
Gain of 5. Barrett Rogers. Panthers come out again. They'll send Loudons out to the left this time. Still in the wishbone. Sword. First man through. Ryan Brown brings him down around the 11, maybe the 10. That'll be, see where they place it. Nose of the football touching the 10. Gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 3. Well, we've seen the Tiger defense get tough in this red zone the last couple of weeks. This is the time
they
they
need
need
to do it
to.
right now, John.
3rd and 3.
They brought them big hogs in. They're up to 6-2 right now.
Wishbone again, wide out left. Sword leaves it right side, off tackle to Rogers. He's going to be to the 8-yard line. It'll be 4th and 1. Gain of 2. 4th and a long one. So a big play for the Tiger defense right here. 4th and a long yard. 6-0 Paintsville. Panthers come out from the 8-yard line.
I'd say Rogers going to get it.
Wishbone. Nope, they go to the eye this time. Power eye to the right. Sword gives it to Rogers. He's not going to make it.
Haney shut him down.
Josh Haney shot the gap and dropped him.
Dropped him big time.
Josh Haney has taken a football away from Rogers tonight, and he stopped him 4th and 1.
And I'm telling you, we good defensive call over there, Coach. We didn't have anybody.
Over on the left side.
We didn't have anybody between the 3 and the 4 holes on the down men. I'm telling you, had Runyon setting out in the 4 hole and the tackle on the outside shoulder.
8 minutes, 30 seconds to go, we're told. Loss of a yard on the carry. The Tigers have it 1st and 10 from their 9. 8:30 to go. First half. Here is Murphy. Tries to get outside right side. He'll cross the 10 to the 11, a gain of 2.
Feathered it out. And
he has a tendency to feather it out a little bit, Coach. There.
Well, that's what those little gala dummies are made for.
Right.
We were told 8 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half when that play started. Tigers lead 6-0. Once again, the scoreboard clock not working. Wideouts to each side. Split backs behind Chaz Harmon. Harmon under center. Harmon straight back to throw. Looking near side for Hall. Not there. He'll tuck it. He rose to the right side, going deep for Tate. Tate has it at the 45. He's brought down in Pikeville territory at the 48-yard line, just shy of.
And no flags on the field.
That was a beautiful exhibition back there in that backfield.
41 yards.
He's going to Dustin on the 15-yard hook.
Yeah,
and
he's covered.
And he's covered, and he just picks it back up and steps over to his right and
hits his brother.
Finds Tate and Pong and what did he pick up, John? 30, 35?
48.
48 Biggins.
Biggins.
Here we go. Tigers have it. Hall out to the left. Tigers leading 6-0. Wing to the left. He's in motion right side. Collin. Pitch play right to Tate. Tate cuts it up. He's down to the 45 and will be piled up around the 45.
I'll tell you, Tate don't feather much of anything, does he? He gets them shoulders turned upfield. Somebody's going to pay.
That's right.
You know, Coach LeMaster gave him a rest last week, not because he's hurt, just because of the pounding he's taken this season. We figured, and Tate has been involved in over 70% of the offensive plays, either running the ball or catching it.
That's right.
He's down to the 44, a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Wide out to the left, wingman to the right. Inside 8 minutes to go in the first half. Tigers 6-0 lead. The give to Murphy, straight ahead. Good move, Murphy inside the 40. Down to about the 40 or the 38-yard line. That should be a first down around the 38-yard line.
And it is.
Nice move. There he feathered out again, Coach. He hit the right hole, though.
Well, it's 31 trap that time. And he does a nice job on that play.
Sure does.
Gain of 6. 1st and 10 from the 38 for the Tigers. Tigers leading 6-0. We're in the second quarter. Harmon out to the right side. Hall to the left. Split backs behind Chaz Harmon. Harmon, quick count again. Harmon, play action, straight back, looks left. Going deep for Hall, around the 10, it's completed, and he tries to stay in bounds, but he steps out of bounds inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line.
I tell you what, they's double covering him. They's bumping him up on the line and bringing the safety to him. And
they still couldn't cover him, Coach.
Yeah, Ping just dropped it right in the basket.
Perfect.
Gain of 34 yards on that pass play.
Perfect.
First and go for the Tigers from the 4-yard line.
You turned her down. No.
Brought the unbalanced right there this time.
Yeah.
2 tight ends, split backs. The give is to Collin, looking for a hole, trying to kick it outside, still going. Not going to be close to the goal line, and the ball is loose. Don Paul Branham picks it up. He heads the other way, and it's a foot race to the goal line. Branham to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Charlie Collin had the football, trying to go up the middle, trying to kick it outside the left side, and Don Paul Branham came up with it and ran it 97 yards.
Not good, gentlemen, not good.
Not good. Ripped it out of there.
Down in there, you get what you get when the play call
That's right.
and go back and run another one.
So the Tigers had it all going for them, and now an opportunity for Pikeville to take the lead. Point after will be attempted by Kevin Charles. Branham to hold. There's the snap. The place is there. The kick is up, and it's no good. So second quarter action. The score now, Paintsville 6. And the Pikeville Panthers as Don Paul Branham looked to take the ball away from Charlie Collin at the 3 and took it for a Pikeville touchdown. 5 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the first half, we're told.
And we've got a whale of a football game up here in Pikeville going on right now, gentlemen.
Tigers had an opportunity to go up 2 touchdowns and really have Pikeville and these fans thinking about it. And now they're right back in this thing.
Back in it.
And the momentum has changed, I'm sure.
Well, we'll see you on this kickoff.
Kevin Charles tees it up on the 40 for the Panthers, 6-6. Back deep, Dustin Hall. To his right side, Shane Simpkins. To his left side, Jeremy Runyon. And here we go. Charles, low kick. Bounces at the 20. Hall from the 15 to the 20. Up the middle, 25-30. Still going, 35. He'll be brought down there.
Nice run back that time. It's a
Sure
nice
was.
block.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Paintsville Tigers. Just across the 35. 6-6 is our score. Tigers had the opportunity to quieten this place down.
They sure did. And they didn't do it, John.
Well, what they would have done was brought Pikeville out of that run offense. That's what we want to do.
Hall split out to the right side. Tate, the wingman, to the right side. Hall's left. Play action. Harmon. Rose looks to the flats near side. Hall has it at the 44. Makes his move. Will be brought down on the 45.
Nice reception, a nice hook after he caught
Sure
the football
was.
coach.
That's a gain of 9 to the 45, and it'll be 2nd and 1.
Beautiful.
6-6 our score. That Don Paul Branham touchdown came at 5:57 to go in the first half to tie the game. Once again, the scoreboard clock not working. Tigers come out of the huddle. Simpkins and Gullett to the right side. Hall to the left. Shotgun for Harmon. Harmon straight back looking to the left side. He's looking for Hall deep. Hall is behind his man. He has it. What a catch by Dustin Hall.
catch.
Touchdown, Paintsville.
And
That's a CNB, TD, right there.
Right,
That's
that was
right.
down.
Beautiful.
I thought it was intercepted.
I did too.
I really did.
But
55 yards.
Justin came right out of there with that thing and right on in the end zone he stepped, Coach.
Cakewalked.
Cakewalked it in there. Man. Beautiful.
55-yard
55.
touchdown. And the Tigers now will go for 2. Trips to the right side, 2 out to the left side, shotgun. Harmon, he's going to take it on the draw, untouched. So, again, the second quarter action. We don't know about the time because the scoreboard clock's not working, but we do know the Tigers have regained the lead. They lead it 14-6. 8 seconds on the scoreboard. Well, what would be on the scoreboard clock if it was working? It's not working. Time being kept on the field. 4:48 when Chaz Harmon found Dustin Hall on the 55-yard touchdown pass. And Josh Haney, who stopped Rogers inside on the big goal line defense. He kicks it off for the Tigers. Deep kick, fielded by the man at the 10. He's up the middle to the 30, to the 35. He'll be brought down around the 37 by Haney. On the return, Ryan McCoy. Also on the stop for Paintsville, John Franklin. And he'll be brought down on the 39. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. The Tigers,
You got 4 minutes to go, they say,
they
John.
covered 44 yards in 2 plays. They now lead it 14-6, 4 minutes to go in the first half. Don Paul Branham out to the left, wishbone behind Sword, the quarterback, the sophomore quarterback. Long count again. The give is to Rogers, off tackle right side, still going. Almost got loose. Tate tried to hang on long enough and finally saw that he wasn't going to get much help there in the secondary and went for all of it and threw him down.
Let me tell you something. There wasn't a hole there, gentlemen.
He made
There was 5 Tigers in there that put hats on him, and he just kept the legs going and popped right out of that, Coach.
He's a football player, Coach.
He is a football player.
Gain of 9, 2nd and 1 from the 49. Actually, 2nd and inches for Pikeville. 14-6 Paintsville, second quarter. Inside 4 minutes to go. Wide out Hall or Don Paul Brenham to the left side. Wishbone again. Straight ahead. Barrett Rogers has first down. He'll be brought down in the secondary at the Paintsville 45. That'll be first down number 4 for the Panthers in the first half now. That's a gain of 6 yards. And it's first and 10 from the 45. 14-6 Paintsville leading. Panthers come out. Branham out to the left side. Wishbone still behind Sword. Long count again for Sword. The give is to Barrett Rogers, and guess what? Josh Haney right there to kiss him again.
I'm telling you
He
what.
kissed him there.
He stepped right out in the C gap, and when that ball moved, he was looking right down the barrel of that football, and when it moved, he was
right
all over it.
Loss of a yard for Barrett Rogers. Back to the 46, 2nd and 11.
He split those 2 blockers,
He
Coach.
sure
That was
did.
all that was a 46 power, and he split.
With the
he shot
lead.
the gap and split those 2 backs and just put the hat all over it.
Our linebackers need to get more active.
Yes, up the middle.
Branham started to split out. Now they're going to bring him back in. Wishbone. Sword, long count. Play action. Sword wants to throw under rush. It's incomplete. Right in the hands of Branham. He just dropped it.
Had pretty good coverage out there. The Arms kid was behind him and was step for step. And the ball was thrown short, and he broke up on it. Coach, you can't defend that.
You talk about pressure. Mr. Ryan was all over that quarterback.
Is that right?
Yes. I mean to tell you.
Was he smoking?
He was smoking them.
Third down and 11 now for the Panthers from the Tiger 46.
Fourth pass is in for number 11, Brandon.
14-6 our score. Paintsville leading. We're in the second quarter. 2 out to the left, 1 out to the right. Shotgun this time for Sword. Sword straight back, looking left, going in the flats. It's completed. And that pass completed to Blackburn. He'll be driven out of bounds at the 39. That's a gain of 7. It'll be 4th and 4.
Good coverage right there, though.
Good coverage.
You broke on the football, and kid threw a pretty good rope out to him,
Yes,
Coach.
you did.
So 4th down and 4 for the Pikeville Panthers from the Tiger 39-yard line. See what the Panthers do. They bring Branham in to punt or set up the punt around his own 49. Simpkins will go back by himself just in case around the 10. Branham wants to throw, rose to the near side, lobs it in the flats. And if he brought it in, it was a great catch because the throw was behind him, and he did. And that pass was caught by James Justice, who made a great catch. And that should be a first down.
It is.
And they're going to mark him on the 32. A gain of 7, and it is a first down. I think the Tigers about the only ones that were fooled on that play.
That's right.
Yeah, they set up a different punt formation that time. That should have told them something. And we had a nice rush out here with the arms.
Wide out left, wishbone, sword. Straight ahead is Rogers. Just drives forward for what he can. He's inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I say he's going to carry it 4 straight times, John.
And now we're going to take a timeout. And again, we do not know how much time. It should be around 2 minutes to go. The scoreboard clock not working, but we do have a timeout on the field with the score. The Paintsville Tigers in the second quarter leading the Pikeville Panthers 14-6. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go in the first half.
Plenty of time. The ball laying on the 34 or the 29.
28-yard line.
28. We'll get it right here in a minute.
Wide outs to each side. Sword is going to set up in the shotgun. And they have it 2nd and 6. Snap. Play action. Rose to the left side. Under rush. Gets it off. Has a man wide open. Frazier in the flats. Not a white shirt around him. He's got the first down and more. Much more. There on the white shirt. 10 yards. Any direction around him. He's inside the 10. To the 8-yard line. 1st and go.
Wide open, John.
Yes. Derek Sword back in after checking with his coach on the near side. 1st and go for the Panthers. That play went with 1:10 to go in the quarter. Wide outs each side. I formation. Sword long count again. Straight ahead. That's Frazier. He's down to about the 5 before Josh Haney jumped on him. And Derek Sword's going to take a timeout. We'll be back. We should be inside a minute to go in the first half with the score. The Paintsville Tigers 14, the Pikeville Panthers 6. Second goal from the 5. Tigers leading 14-6. The Panthers 2nd and go from the 5. And once again, the Tiger defense going to play a big part right here.
Now, they always have to play a big part, John. That's where you win football games. And we broke down on the pass pattern or pass play before 2 plays ago and let them pick up about 25 yards or so, and they're going to have to redeem themselves right here.
Panthers wide out to each side. Shotgun for Derek Sword. 14-6 Paintsville. There's the snap. Sword to the right side, looking for a receiver in the end zone for Branham. Good play by Tate Harmon.
Nice move. Broke on that football. Haney right back there in his face also.
Sure was.
That'll make it 3rd and go from the 5.
Tate did an excellent job on defending that, Coach.
Do we have a clue what time it is?
Nope.
No.
3rd down and go from the 5. We know we're inside a minute. Panthers come out of the huddle. Wide outs, 2 to the right, 1 left. Shotgun again for Sword. Sword, play action, leaves it with Frazier. He's not going to get in. He's going to get down to about the 2. Maybe the 3. Can't see from this point. Yeah, probably more the 3. Gain of 2, and it'll be 4th and goal from the 3. The Panthers take another timeout with the score. Paintsville 14, Pikeville 6. We'll be back. Scoreboard clock not working, but we do know it's 4th down and goal. Just shy of the 2-yard line for the Panthers. The Tiger defense hold again here. Power eye to the right side. Unbalanced line that way. The give is to Rogers. It's going to be close.
Yeah.
And the Tigers, once again, the defense has turned them away.
Four times in 3 weeks.
My goodness.
Is right. That is great.
Well, they give it to the man we thought they were going to give it to, Coach, but not in the hole that we thought.
That's right.
Of course, the 2 holes been open for them all up and down the field the first half, and that was a good call.
Yes,
we just moved defenses and plugged it off.
So it'll be first and 10 for the Tigers from their own 3-yard line. No gain on the carry for Rogers, and the Tiger defense has really come alive. David LeMaster will take a timeout before this play as his team deep in his own hole, thanks to the Tiger defense holding them out on a 4th and go from the 3 play. We'll be back. Paintsville Tigers still leading the Pikeville Panthers after the Tiger defense saves the day again. Tigers hold them out 4th and go from the 3.
Again here, that's about 3 times in 3 weeks.
That's at least 4.
4 in 3 weeks.
Times.
Twice at Hazard. Once last week at South Floyd. And the Tigers are just going to try to run the clock down. Again, we don't know how much time.
Very little.
And apparently that's enough time to do that because both teams will leave the field. Scoreboard clock is not working here tonight, but the scoreboard is working with the score, and it reads Paintsville Tigers 14, the Pikeville Panthers 6, and we're at halftime. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Paintsville. Bounces at the 30, takes a good bounce. Hall kicks it around to 15, picks it up. Trying to look for Ho, gets away from 1, gets away from 2. He'll be brought down on the 21.
Almost a good run back right there, John. He makes a couple steps, and Matt Runyon just laying for him to cut back and to set somebody on fire, but kid just got a hand on him, and neither one of them happened.
So once again, the Paintsville Tigers leading 14-6. They have the football, first down and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Just underway, second half. Dustin Hall splits off to the left side.
We're going to get deep in a hurry right here.
Side is Tate Harmon, split backs behind Chaz Harmon. Harmon under center. Harmon steps back wanting to throw, looks over the middle for Gerald. Incomplete. It'll be second and 10 for the Tigers from the 21.
Yeah, and Pikeville's made some adjustments here defensively. They were playing 3 deep the majority of the time on D, and Coach, they've gone to 2 deep and bump and run, looks like.
Looks like it.
On the wideouts.
They doubling up.
Man under.
Hall splits off to the left. To the right is Collin. Split backs again behind Harmon. Harmon pitch play to Tate to the right side, looking for a block, cuts it up. Really didn't get the block he's looking for out there.
No, he didn't, and Pikeville's jumped in a 4-5 is what they've done, and playing a man under with an extra linebacker up there, and that could cause them some trouble. If you remember, Hazard jumped in this last week early in the football game, and we didn't move the ball very well.
No gain on the carry, still on the 21. Paintsville will be third down and 10. Dustin Hall to the left, Gullett Simpkins to the right. Harmon out of the shotgun. Harmon straight back, looking to the left side, looking in the flats. He has Tate. Tate at the 21, trying to get away from a defender, can't do it. He'll be brought down on the 24 on the stop, Kurt Loudons.
That's going to make it 4th and long, and I feel sure that Coach Masters is going to punt this football away and let his defense try to get it back for him.
Gain of 4. It'll be 4th and 6 from the 25. Sullivan and McCoy back deep for Pikeville.
Now, the only punt that we've tried, they came after and almost got it.
Hall stands around his own 12. There's a snap, a low one. He handles it, no rush. Low punt, though. Bounces at the 49 and will come dead at the 39. So Pikeville will be first and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
2 low punts tonight. And Dustin usually gets the ball up and gets a pretty nice pump. And, Coach, these last the 2 he's had tonight just barely got over the line.
Yes, that's right, Ronnie. So
the Pikeville Panthers will take over first down and 10 from their own 39. Third quarter, again, the scoreboard clock not working. The clock being kept on the field tonight. Tigers leading 14-6. Pikeville in the wishbone. Wide out left, Brenham. Derek Sword Waiting for the official to give him the go-ahead, and now he gets it. Under center. Sword, long count. McKibb straight ahead. That's Rogers still fighting. He'll be brought down around the 43.
The Tigers was tagging him up in there, boys. He's a hard football player.
He just didn't wrap him up, Coach.
Yeah.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 44. Nose of the football touching the 44. 14-6, Paintsville leading, third quarter. Wide out left. Still in the wishbone behind the quarterback Swords. Swords. Good jump by Brown. He's almost loose, but Pikeville has it. Ryan Brown had a paw on Swords
Sure
before he
did.
could get turned around. Pat Sullivan fell back on it at the 47 or 37.
I was looking right at Ryan. It looked like with that alignment they was going to be bringing him and Haney both. And let me tell you something, boys. He come off that football like he was pressurized.
I'm telling you, he did.
Loss of 7. It'll be 3rd and 12 now for the Panthers from their own 37. 14-6 Paintsville, third quarter.
That center said, who was that went by me? Or what was it?
Wide outs to each side for the Panthers. Shotgun for Derek Swords. Snap, play action. Swords rose to the left side, looking for an intended receiver. Incomplete, intended for Frazier.
Nice play out there by Arms.
Sure was.
Just no one to throw
No
to.
one.
He had everybody covered.
That was pretty well.
That makes it 4th and 12 for Pikeville. And they'll kick it away from their own 37.
A lot of head games going on out there right now, boys, between the two coaches.
Don Paul Branham stands around his own 25. Back deep for Paintsville, Tate Harmon and Dustin Hall around their own 30. There's a snap, a low
Let's get
one.
it.
Branham,
Let's get it.
he's going to fake it wide open. He lobs it. Tate has it at the 50 to the 45.
All right.
Tate and Don Paul Branham just lobbed it up there. His man was wide open.
He was.
And Tate came in and made the interception.
And he
And
seen
takes
that
it back to the 40.
He had the eye on that when I turned,
Yes, he
when I
did.
seen he was going to come, and we picked Tate up. And, I mean, he had that one zeroed in. But I'll tell you what, the punter was down back here,
He
gentlemen.
sure was. His foot hit the ground.
His knee was down when he
knee.
picked the ball up.
Sure was, Coach.
That's a big break, not a break. You don't make those kind of breaks.
That's
You just
right.
make plays right there.
Tigers 1st and 10 from the Pikeville 41. Wide outs to each side, split backs behind Chaz Harmon. Man in motion, near side, that's Collin. Here's Murphy looking for a hole up the middle, still going, gets loose and will be brought down as he's inside the 35 to the 34.
Nice run.
That's a good run now.
Anytime that you've got a defensive back tackle on the fullback, you've had a good run.
Gain of 6 yards for Murphy to the 34. Again, back to that fake punt. Branham had his man wide open at the 50. He just lobbed it over there.
Yes,
John.
he did. He just shotgunned it, and
His knee was down back there, too, John.
Yeah.
They didn't catch it.
it doesn't count if they don't catch
That's
it. though.
right.
That's right.
Agree.
Wide out left. Broken bone. Wingman to the right side. The give is to Tate. Tate right side. Not a whole lot there off tackle. He'll cut it up to get what he can.
And he probably got 2 or 3.
He's to the
On his
32,
own,
a gain of
Coach.
2, and it'll be 3rd and 2.
We didn't have the block out there.
Well, they jumped back up in the 4-5 or in the 4-4 and brought everybody in the gap, Coach. And that's tough. That's tough
It
to
is.
block.
It is.
14-6, Paintsville leading. Again, third quarter. We don't know how much time. The clock is not working. The time's being kept on the field.
This would be a good play to get deep on right here.
Wide outs to each side. Split backs again behind Chaz. Chaz, quick count, leaves it with Josh Conley. Conley, he has the first down and more. Conley inside the 20, still going, dragging
All
one.
right.
He's inside the 15, down
Nice.
to the 14-yard line.
You know, last week or up at Hazard, Josh had a big play up there, if you remember, boys, and took it in for the touchdown.
Similar to this right here, Coach.
It's
Gain of
similar.
18.
It was 3rd and 1 up there, and he took it about 25 yards for the TD.
Big Josh just rammed that and right on down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Gain of 18 yards to the 14. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Well, you had a nice block out there out of
yes.
Ryan Brown and Ryan Gerald.
Absolutely.
2 big pieces of meat out there, boys.
Hall splits off left. Tate out to the right. Conley in the backfield behind Harmon. Harmon play action, looking to throw, sets up. Now he's going to take it and go up the middle. Makes his move to the left side. Cuts it back up the middle. Touchdown, Tate Harmon.
Went through 5 defensive players and wasn't touched, John.
Tate Harmon, 14-yard run.
Oh, he's cutting on a dime. Cutting on a dime and giving change.
I said Tate Harmon. That was Chaz Harmon on the keeper.
And he had Tate open in the corner on Meet Me in a Corner over there, or a Z out, I guess you'd call it.
20-6, trips to the right side, 2 out to the left side. Chaz Harmon out of the shotgun. Chaz straight back looking. Still looking. Plenty of time. Still looking. Back at the end zone. He finds Gullett. And it's good. So, once again, we don't know how much time. 6 minutes and 53 seconds, they say. Third quarter, the Tigers now lead it 22-6. 15 yards. They went for the 2. Harmon found Brandon Gullett in the end zone. Paintsville leads it 22-6. 6 minutes, 53 seconds to go. In the third quarter, Josh Haney has it teed up again.
And, John, that big defense stood tall that time and got him the football back in great field position. And your defense gives you the ball like that, you're going to win some football games, boys.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Josh Haney waiting for the go-ahead to kick it off. And here we go. Haney end over end. Sullivan from the 15. Looking up the middle, 25. Has his feet taken out from under him by Chuck Hicks at the 30.
Sail dog lick right there.
That's a sail dog lick, by the way, Coach. That was a dandy.
That'll be
Beautiful.
Chuck Hicks on the stop. Took his feet right out from under him. They'll mark him on the 31. 1st and 10 for the Pikeville Panthers. 22-6, Paintsville. That touchdown coming back with 6 minutes, 53 seconds to go in the quarter. 2 out to the left side. Sword under center. I formation behind him. The give is to Rogers, off tackle left side. He runs hard. He's across the 35, out to about the 37 and maybe the 38.
Well, they ran that in back, the power play back into the split side over there, and Tigers giving up a little strength on the way there's the set in the formation. But Ryan Gerald really closed down and took that blocker on, and Arm stepped right up and put a hat on him, John.
Gain of 6 on the carry for Barrett Rogers. 2nd and 4 from the Pikeville 37. Wide out flanker to the right side this time. Still in the eye are the Panthers. Sword, long cap. Brown got a good jump again, and he swallows up Rogers just as he gets the football. Back to the 35-yard line.
Rogers getting a little disgusted with that stuff.
He was trying his best to take that thing away from him again, Ronnie.
Well,
and almost did.
Yes, he did. And they looked, or I looked, and they had Josh Haney hooked that time with the end.
But big
and had plenty of lane out here, and all of a sudden,
Big Ryan's right
loss
all
of 2 on the carry for Barry Rogers. 3rd down and 6 from the 35. 2 out to the right, 1 out to the left. Shotgun for Sword. Sword, straight back, looking to throw. Comes to the near side. That's not going to work. Pass completed to Rogers, but there is Josh Conley right there with him. They're going to mark him down back on the 35. No gain.
Nice play,
4th
good
and
job.
6.
and Coach Allen's beside himself over there. He's enjoying this right here, gentlemen. He has struggled with this defense and teaching them how to play this defense for a couple of years, and they've about took hope finally.
Now we need to cover these wideouts on this punt.
How many are they?
As Don Paul Brenham around his own 21. Good snap. He gets it off the left foot. High punt. It's going to be short, though. And it will bounce around the 38 and will be marked down around the 40.
And let me tell you something. Hicks got another sail
He
dog.
sure did.
Whoa.
He likes to do that, Coach.
That was an ear hole shot
yes,
right
it
there.
Was.
So the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Third quarter, 22-6, Paintsville leading.
He got down on that wall, and that kid rolled around. He didn't care if the ball was called or not. That
just
kid
wanted to
turned that
hit.
corner, and whew.
Tigers come out. Tigers will go with 2 tight ends this time. Wishbone. Harmon under center. Man in motion. Tate to the right side. The give is to the right side. Collett looking for a hole, finds one. Across the 45, up to the 48-yard line.
Collett's going to have to put the football away. He's carrying like a loaf of bread out there.
It's like punkin', Coach.
Yeah, one of the two.
That's right.
And he ain't carrying it like a football.
He needs to put that up close to his body and hold on to it, squeeze it.
Gain of 8 on the carry for Collett. 2nd and 2. 22-6, Paintsville leading, third quarter. Wishbone again, 2 tight ends for Paintsville. Harmon under center. Quick kick out, straight ahead. That's Tate. Tate has the first down to the 46.
I'll tell you one thing. Talking about putting the football away, Tate, all you get to see is the tip of that baby.
That's right. He hides that ball.
He surely does.
And he gets up in there like a halfback should go.
Yes, he does, Coach.
Man alive. I love the way he hits up in there.
First down and 10 for the Tigers, just shy of the 45 of Pikeville. Third quarter, 22-6, Paintsville. Dustin Hall splits out left. Split back, swing man to the right side. He's in motion to the near side now. Draw play, here comes Murphy. Murphy cuts it up left side. He'll get to the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 yards for Murphy. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, Tate's flagging him like he's getting him up off the piler, and he said flagging him to the outside.
Yeah.
You know, Tate's got to figure something, though. This man doesn't have the speed that he's got, and you kick that defender outside and don't hook him.
That's right.
When Murphy and College run that football.
Well, this time he should have gone to the outside.
Well, he should have,
Definitely.
but if he could get there.
2nd and 5 from the 41, wide outs to each side. Split backs again behind Chaz. Quick count. Chaz, play action, straight back, looking to throw. Comes back his horn, couldn't bring it in. Around the 33.
Nice fake out there by Ping. And
that was a pass interference on the far side over there.
Well, Coach,
I'm telling you,
in
I know
high
he
school,
didn't call
you knock him down if the
ball hadn't
ball's
been
not
thrown.
there. And Tate took his pattern right into the guy's chest, and he just flattened him.
So it'll be 3rd down and 5 now from the 41.
That's Mr. Rogers over there.
But back to Chaz's fake, you're right. He took his time and
Done it, the best faking I've ever seen him
operate with.
Yes, definitely.
3rd down and 5 for the Tigers from the Pikeville 41. Third quarter, 22-6 Paintsville. Trips to the right, one out to the short side, the left. Shotgun for Harmon. Harmon straight back under rush. Rose out to the right side, has Gerald. Gerald lowers his head, gets the first down. Almost broke it loose to the 30-yard line. A good run by Gerald after he caught the pass.
Well, Gerald goes about 210, 220, and those defensive backs look to me about 160, 170, and you don't want to take that big man home.
That's for sure.
Down to the 30. Gain of 11 on that pass play. 1st and 10 Tigers.
I think Gerald has been a major difference in this offensive passing team for the Tigers in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
He has, Ronnie.
Tigers come up. They'll go with 2 tight ends. Wishbone this time behind Chaz. Quick count. The leave is with Collett. Collett is tied up. They're going to mark him down.
They're going to blow the whistle?
They blew it a long time ago, I'm afraid. Back to the 31, a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11.
The play before that, Coach, I'll tell you that Chaz, it's just you just can't you can't hem him in.
No
way.
You know, Pikeville sacked him once tonight, and I was thinking back, I don't remember another sack
that they've had
all year long. I think maybe Wes Carter got him once.
2nd and 11 for the Tigers. Wide out left, wingman right, broken bone. Harmon leaves it with Tate. Right side, cuts it up. Tate to the 25, spins inside the 20. What a run. He got a first down. Down to about the 17-yard line.
Went 360 twice, boys.
Every bit of it.
First down, number 4 in the third quarter for the Tigers. Number 10 in the game now to the 17-yard line. 14 yards and a first down.
They're doing right now what Pikeville hoped to do when they came out in the second half, control this football. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if with the people that's going out and the other people that's coming in right now, if we don't get in the end zone right now, or at least attempt.
Again, we don't know how much time to go in the third quarter. Clock not working. Tigers come up, 2 tight ends, split backs.
Well,
we must be missing a man.
We are. He went out of bounds.
call a timeout. Murphy went out.
Yeah.
And if you got two tight ends and split backs, you're missing one, aren't you?
Yeah, Collett went out of the game first, and then Murphy trotted off, and
both of them standing right over there next to each other.
Yes, and I thought you were supposed to be in there.
They should have been able to look at one of them and say, both of us shouldn't be out.
That's
right. Who is it?
But you know what this drive right here is doing? Mr. Swartz just quit throwing, but he's been throwing this whole series here on the sideline, getting ready, and probably we're going to see
ball go in the air.
Yeah, Pike will come out of their game plan and see if they can't make something happen in this next series.
The time to go in this third quarter would be interesting at this point, if we could tell you.
Yes, it would.
The way the score stands, Pikeville's got to score 3 times to take the lead. 16
130, looks like 138 they're telling us now on the tie.
1 minute and 38 seconds left to go.
138 they say. Third quarter, Tigers leading 22-6. Man in motion, left side. Pitch play to Tate, left side. Tate has open field.
Gone.
That's going to be a touchdown. CNB, TD, and the Tigers
right.
on the board again.
What about that now?
That was beautiful.
It was, and Conley went in motion from the fullback slot, come out and just hooked that corner and cakewalk.
Cakewalked and did that.
Cakewalk.
Cakewalk.
Tate Harmon.
That's a lollipop.
On the 17-yard run. And it's now 28-6, Paintsville. And the Tigers will go for 2 in the wishbone, 2 tight ends. Man in motion. Harmon, right side. Chaz Rose to the right, looking for an intended receiver, comes back near side. That's intercepted, and that'll turn the Tigers away. 28-6 our score in the third quarter. Paintsville leading Pikeville. We'll be back. Tigers leading the Pikeville Panthers. Tate Harmon on a 17-yard run to give the Tigers that lead of 28-6. A minute 38 to go in the third quarter. As Josh Haney once again waiting for the go-ahead to kick this football off. Sullivan and McCoy back deep for the Panthers. Now he gets it, and here we go. Haney, end over end, down the middle. Fielded from the 16. Sullivan straight ahead, and that'll be a stop on the 33-yard line for the Tigers. And Pikeville will have it first and 10 from the 33. Joe Miller with the stop. Nope. 28-6. Here we go. Wide out to the left side is Brenham. Wishbone behind Sword. And there's Ryan. And they're going to call Ryan this time.
You can't fault him for that, gentlemen.
Nope.
You can't fault him for that.
That's
1 out of
4 out of 5 he's been good on.
Yes, that's for sure.
And he almost got away with that one.
He sure did. I mean to tell you, he's moving.
And it's going to be offsides, Paintsville. That'll move at 5 yards. It'll be first and 5 up to the 38. Ryan made him pay for it, though. He gave him a shot in the back, didn't he?
You can't fault Mr. Ryan for that, though, Ronnie.
No, I don't. I don't think he was offside.
28-6. First and 5 for the Panthers from the 39. Wide out left. Wishbone. Swords. They could have been offsides that time. Swords on the keeper, gets away in the backfield, but then he pays for it. Chuck Hicks and Ryan Brown driving backwards.
I'll tell you, they treated him awful nasty.
They sure did.
They're going to give him to the 40.
Mr. Arms almost had him back there for about a 5-yard loss.
Now, gain of a yard, second 4.
The penalty brought it up 5 yards.
Wait a minute here.
That's right. Second 4.
Yeah.
Gain of a yard.
Okay.
The second quarter, Panthers from their own 40.
Wide out to the right side, the short side. Wishbone. 28-6 Paintsville. Long count, Swords. The give is to Sullivan, left side. He'll be short of the first down.
He almost lost that ball.
To about the 43. That'll be gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, that's Arms and Gerald out there on that tackle, and they just collapsed it down pretty good. He had a couple lead blockers, Coach, and they've done a good job on it.
Sure
Third
did.
quarter is over.
It's over.
With the score, the Paintsville Tigers leading the Pikeville Panthers 28-6. We'll be back. Panthers 3rd down and 1 from their own 43. Wide out, Brenham to the short side, the left side, Wishbone. The give straight ahead to Rogers. Rogers dives forward across the 45 to the 46. He'll have the first down.
Tell you what, he made a nice move on that quick dive right there, or lead really is what it was. Ryan Brown shot the gap again, and he just sidestepped him, and Ryan really rings him up.
That's the first down for the Panthers in the second half, coming first play in the fourth quarter. Tigers now with 10 in the game. Pikeville with 7. Same set. Slid out left, Wishbone. Swords, long count again. The give is to, nope, he keeps it around the left side. Chuck Hicks trying to get a little action. He hit
sure did.
Frazier on the handoff, which didn't happen, and then Swords comes around the left end. Chuck bounces off and makes a stop.
You know, Chuck's really made a contribution to this defense since the Central game, I guess,
sure
Coach.
has.
He's really
Yes,
come
he has.
alive, and he made some big plays earlier in the year, but he just didn't look like he knew exactly what was going on until about 3 weeks ago, and
Now he's coming alive.
he makes a difference up
Simpkins
front.
almost had that for a loss, Coach.
Gain of 6 on the carry, 2nd and 4 for the 48 of Paintsville, same set. Here we go, play action. Swords wants to throw. He's going deep for Branham. He's behind his man. He catches it, but he's out of bounds.
Nice catch, nice toss
Nice
right there.
toss and nice defense.
Yeah, Arms was right there.
Right on it.
3rd and 4 now from the 48 for the Tigers.
You know,
Or for the Panthers from the Tigers, 48.
there we go. There we go.
28-6, Paintsville leading.
That was a good defensive play there by Mr. Arms, Coach.
The winner stays at home next week in the first round. The loser hits the road.
That's
yeah,
right.
and goes into bad
Bad
territory.
territory down there. Way down there.
If it's Pikeville, they're going to Middlesboro.
That's bad
No
territory.
secret about that. If it's Paintsville, they're going to Lynn Camp in Cumberland winter. But I like Paintsville's odds right now. Sullivan left side. Driven out of bounds by Arms.
Got
They
the
got the first down.
After he gets the first down to the 43. Gain of 5, and it'll 1st and 10.
Tigers need to bow up right here
Yes, they do.
and make a big stand.
We don't need to give them any
You don't want to give them
yardage,
anything.
anything.
Make them earn every inch they get.
inch.
So it will be 1st down and 10 for the Pikeville Panthers from the Paintsville 43. Branham splits off to the right side. Wishbone. Swords leaves it with Rogers, right side, spinning, still going, finally brought down in secondary at the 36-yard line, a gain of 7 yards.
That's too much
It'll
yardage.
be 2nd and 3.
Well, there's a big hole over there. I'm not sure if Haney got kicked out or what happened with the linebacker, but there's a big hole there. And in the first half, Rogers takes that one for a touchdown. Well, let me tell you, he's running a little gingerly out there on that
He's,
right now.
He's got 2 people leading him in there too, Coach, from that formation.
We're in the fourth quarter. Paintsville leading 28-6. Time being kept on the field, so we don't know what the time is. I formation, wide out left, wingman right. Here comes the wing on the reverse. Not going to work. Ryan Brown has him by the shirt tail. Hangs on to him with one hand as his blocker tries to get him off. Not going to work. Ryan Brown all over him. Back to the 46.
Let me tell you something. Ryan Brown is a big-time football
He
player.
is, buddy, from the word go.
He is a house.
Loss of 9. It'll be 3rd and 12.
He's been in their backfield as a 5th man back there all night, Coach.
Loss of 9, 3rd and 12 from the 46 for Pikeville. 28-6 Paintsville.
That's where I like to see him play up there.
I'm
We're in
telling
the
you.
fourth quarter.
from the Tiger 46.
You know, if Ryan don't make that play, that's a big game.
Yes, sir.
Big game, because they're in the left home over here.
The Panthers have to burn a timeout. Their man was not in the game right here on the wide out. One coach tried to sneak him in there, and Chris McNamee said it's not going to work. We're in the fourth quarter. Paintsville leading 28-6. We'll be back. 8-6. The score, the Paintsville Tigers leading the Pikeville Panthers. The Panthers have it when play resumes. Third down 12 from the Paintsville 46. Panthers having trouble to getting all their players in now.
Well, John, the first half they doubled down on Ryan and Haney eat them up. This half they're doubling on Haney and Ryan's eating them up.
Shotgun for Swords. Snap. Swords to the right side looking for a receiver. He gets it off through the hands, almost intercepted by Tate.
That was a great, I don't know what kind of, if you call that a move or an effort or what, but I'm telling you what.
As a belly buster, Coach.
Oh.
He almost made it.
He was laid out, almost brought that baby in.
And landed on his back.
Yes, sir. He's 3.5, 4 foot off the ground. Horizontal.
So it's 4th and 13 now for the Panthers.
That was a back buster instead of a belly buster. Coach.
Yeah. We had some heat on the man back there,
yes,
too.
Yes, we did.
Well, we need it one more time at least. Tigers ball can get the ball back and eat some clock. We're under 9 minutes. Shotgun. Swords under rush, comes to the near side, gets it off to Frazier. Frazier lowers his head, he's way short. Ryan Brown there to stop him with Mike Stafford on the 40. A gain of 6, and the Tigers will take over.
Haney putting pressure on him back there. Yeah. He had to get rid of it.
He did.
So the Tigers can eat some clock here. We should be around 8:30 or so to go in the game. Paintsville leading 28-6 over the Pikeville Panthers.
A lot of people leaving the stands here, Coach.
I don't understand that.
I don't either.
Tiger win. The Tigers return to Memorial Field next week to host the loser of Cumberland and Lynn Camp. Split backs. Man in motion. The give is to Murphy, left side. Tries to cut it up. Hangs on. Get what he can. He's to the 41. Gain of a yard.
Well, Collick got out and faced up on his block, but he didn't try to take him anywhere, and he ends up making the tackle on or making the play on that. You get out there on that wing, you got to bust it.
You got to bust him.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 41 now.
To say burst, Coach.
Burst, is
burst
it?
Him.
Tigers leading 28-6. Tigers come out of the huddle.
Not up left-hand forward.
Wide out Hall left. Broken bone. Wingman to the right. The give is to Tate up the middle. Tate looking, crosses the 45 to the 46-yard line.
It's a good effort out of that little young man, I'll tell you that.
Gain of 5, it'll be 3rd and 4.
Well, he's give us that every play all year long.
He sure has.
3rd down and 4 for the Paintsville Tigers from their own 46. 4th quarter. Should be around 7 minutes, I would assume.
About that. Close, John.
Scoreboard clock not working.
Mm-hmm.
White House to east side, split backs. Harmon under center. Play action, straight back. Now he's fleshed out to the left. He's going to take it, go. He's got the first down to the 45, to the 40. Tries to come back near side, takes a shot. He'll be brought down by Rogers. But he's got the first down and much more to the 36-yard line. And a good run by Chaz Harmon.
Can't hem him in, John.
No, you can't.
Tremendous effort out of a young man.
Yes, buddy.
19 yards.
That's Charlie's boy.
That's
First
Charlie
down and 10 to the 38 of Pikeville. 28-6 Paintsville. Tigers 2 tight ends, wishbone. Quick count. Give is to Tate. He cuts it up right side, and he's to the 31.
Nice effort.
He picks up 7. It's 2nd and 3. (28-6) Paintsville.
If you're a Tiger and I know you've played against Pikeville, if you've missed this football game,
you missed a dandy.
Yeah, you really cheated yourself by not coming up here and watching this one.
Tigers come out of the huddle. 2nd and 3 from the 31. Back to the wishbone, 2 tight ends. Harmon leaves it with College straight ahead. College is thrown down around the 27-yard line. First down.
First down.
Nice block out of J.R.
Yes, it
Haney
was.
up there. He took the big man on and stood him up and just opened a nice hole for Collett to get in.
Gain of 4, 6 minutes to go in the game, we're told. 6 minutes.
We need to take this one in, John.
Tigers wide out, flanker to right side. Split backs behind Harmon. Quick count, play action. Harmon under rush, rows left and gets away, and then he's going to be dropped.
Everything broke down.
Sure
that
did
time.
on that left side.
But the clock continues to
That's
run.
right,
That's
John.
exactly right. Eat that baby.
Eat it up.
I'm going to mark Chaz down on the 35. Loss of 8. It'll be second and 18 from the 35.
Right now, you got to protect the ball, even with a
Oh, yeah.
2 or 3 touchdown lead. You don't want nothing, even with a inclement of a chance.
He
to
did a
happen.
good job of holding on to that football.
Oh yes.
So the Tigers come out, wide out flankers each side, one back. That is Tate Harmon behind Chaz, the quarterback. Second and 18. Draw play, Tate up the middle, hit and dropped right there.
Big man on the play, just beat
Waiting
Melvin
right
that
there.
time.
That's right.
So they'll mark Tate down. Nose of the football on the 35. And it'll be third and 18. No gain on the carry. And the clock continues to run. I'd like to be able to tell you where it was. Should be around 5 minutes to go.
Pretty close.
Trips to the right, one out to the left. Shotgun for Harmon. And there's movement. You know,
Someone lined up off sides. Or
we haven't seen a whole lot of penalties tonight in this game.
Well,
It'll be number 3 against the Tigers in the game for 15 yards. Pikeville with 1 penalty back in the first quarter for 7 yards.
been a well-called game, John.
That'll make it third and 23, back to the 40.
5-yard penalty. Mark at the 40.
Trips to the right, one out to the left. Shotgun again for Harmon.
Third and 23.
Harmon straight back under rush. Steps up, looking, kicks it out to the right side, pitches it off to Tate to the 40. Tate lowers his head, drives forward to the 30.
I'm telling you,
He's tough, buddy.
Woo.
Man,
he put a shoulder on that kid and graveyarded him.
almost got a first down out. No, not first down, but
He's to the 30. He
Sure hit
picked
him.
up 10, and he
Saved him.
picked it up on his own.
Saved a big loss. Ping was going down and just
right. Pitched it out to
football.
him.
4th and 13. 28-6, Paintsville.
13 Tigers from the Panthers 30.
2 out left, 3 out right. Harmon by himself. Saw something he didn't like, takes a timeout. We'll be back with the score. Paintsville 28, Pikeville 6. Leading by a score 28-6 over the Pikeville Panthers. The Tigers have the football. 4th down and 13 from the 30. You have to feel good about the Tigers' chances now of returning to Memorial Field next week and host the loser of Lynn Camp and Cumberland.
Feel real good about it, John.
You know, and I hate this, but Pikeville's going to have to travel to Middlesborough.
Oh, my goodness.
I know
Way
Ronnie
down
hates
that
it.
rough
I know
country.
Ronnie hates it.
breaks
Yeah.
my heart.
Breaks his
I
heart.
feel for him.
Here we go. Trips to the right, 2 out to the left. Better them than us.
Yes. They're going to put the pressure on Tate back there.
Well, I tell
Chaz
you,
Harmon by
Chaz,
himself.
if we get a slant with Pong out there, it's touchdown.
Here we go. There, well, that's
that'll
obvious.
that'll give us
Frazier will give
5.
us 5. Obvious he was rushing.
Yes, he was.
He's in the backfield, and the center just barely reached over to snap the ball. That'll make it 4th and 8 now to the 25.
You know, this is a good bunch of kids that Pikeville's got here. Down 3, they're not used to losing. They're showing a lot of class out there right now, Coach. Still
Yes, they
playing
are.
football.
That's right.
Trips to the right, 2 out to the left again. Shotgun for Harmon. Harmon straight back, steps up. He gets it off in the end zone for Simpkins, and it's incomplete. Chaz under heavy rush.
Brought them from every corner and up the middle, boys.
So Pikeville will have it. First down and 10 from their own 25, and there should be about 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game.
There or about.
And I don't think Pikeville can score 22 points in that time. The way Paintsville's
I hope
defense has
not.
played tonight.
No, shouldn't be able to.
Shouldn't.
You know, the touchdown they scored was technically on the offense, on the
Well,
fumble.
it was.
And the defense has turned them away, what, twice tonight?
Right. 2 times.
28-6, Paintsville. Shotgun for Swords. Wide outs to
It
each
may be
side.
intercepted.
Swords to the right side. Swords wanting to get it off. He goes deep down the right side for Branham. Tipped around, incomplete.
That should have been intercepted there.
Arms wasn't letting nothing get behind him, was
No, but he could have intercepted it.
it? I think coaches told him, son,
Don't let
you
anybody
keep
get behind.
everything in front of you.
I'm
Second
sure.
down and 10 for the Panthers from their own 25.
Coach Jericho has done a great job with these defensive backs. I was reading somewhere today that they're second in the state in Class A on the passing game.
Joe has done an outstanding job.
Panthers, 2
Without a
out to
doubt.
the left, 1 out to the right. Shotgun. That's going to be offsides against Ryan Brown that time.
Well, that's 2. So
But they've worried about him all night long
they sure have.
with good reason.
Absolutely. Can we fault him on this one, John?
Not at all.
I haven't followed him all night.
Okay. All right, we will not fault him here.
The way he's played the last couple of weeks.
No way.
Since he came alive in the Phelps game, boys, and we keep bringing this Phelps game up, Phelps was a pretty good football team, and we go in there, and Ryan and Josh Haney just laid havoc on them. Just absolutely tore them all to pieces, and then the rest of the defense has sort of fallen in place since then.
Second down and 5 for the Panthers from their own 30. Again, we ought to be around the 1:30 mark to go in this game. Shotgun. Swords gets it off in the flats, and it's incomplete. Dropped by Frazier.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Well, they were holding Josh
Yes, they were.
Ryan that time, and with no call. But now I'm telling you what, he comes off that football.
Tell you what, Mr. Conley was sure putting the pressure on him from that outside corner.
So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Pikeville Panthers.
This call bad, wasn't it? You know?
Pikeville fans was wanting offsides again on Ryan that time, and he's just getting off the football.
2 out to the right, 1 out to the left. Shotgun again. Low snap. He may be in trouble this time. He picks it up, and he gets away to the near side, but there's Ryan Brown to clean up at the 30-yard line, and Ryan just took care of it right there.
Listen, he went in, he shot in there, Coach, and knocked that guard and center both completed back in the backfield and got back over here and made the play.
He surely did.
I'm telling you.
He had
Now that's playing.
you had Mikey Stafford and Josh Haney back there just about covered the snap, and I don't know how Swords got out of there, but
Ryan came all the way across backwards there and made that play.
that's not Swartz in there right now. That's Branham in it. Number 11.
Well, the
Number
Pikeville
11.
Panthers take a timeout. We should be around a minute or so to go in the game. With the Paintsville Tigers leading 28-6, we'll be back. We should be around the 1:30 mark or so. The scoreboard clock not working. The Panthers 4th and 4 from their own 31. The Tigers, they'll be at home next week in the first round of the playoffs. They'll host the loser of Cumberland and Lynn Camp.
I guess we've got a score on that from anywhere, have we,
You
Coach?
guess right.
Have we?
Here we go. Pikeville out of the shotgun. Swords. There's Ryan again.
Somebody jumped.
Yeah, he's moving the football.
He moved with
and
it.
Ryan's moving on the football. And
That's right.
I think they missed the last 2.
They sure missed that one.
Well, that'll move it
Give them
enough for a first down to make it 1st and 10 to the 36. Give Pikeville another first down, number 9 in the game now. Two out to each side. Shotgun again. Snap. Play action. They leave it with Rogers. Rogers at the 50, to the 40, to the 45. Cuts it back to the 35, to the 30, 25. Tries to get away from Tate. Tate slows him up long enough for him to get help and drive him out of bounds at the 9-yard line, maybe the 10. They're going to mark him on the 10.
A heck of a run there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He had a nice seam over here and got in it and made 2 or 3 nice cuts and hit the sideline on the opposite side and almost took it in and turned Tate around.
54 yards on the carry for Rogers, and it looks like they can't get a first down. Well, now they're going to stretch it, so apparently they can get a first down. First and 10 from the 10. Nope, now they're going to throw them down. First and goal from the 10. Okay. 2 out to each side again, shotgun. Same play. Barrett Rogers spinning. Brought down at the 7-yard line. Second and goal from the 7.
And the main thing, the clock is still cranking.
Wonder how much time there is now.
Keep that.
Not enough.
Keep that clock going.
28-6 Paintsville.
They're slow getting the play in this time.
Yes, they were.
Second and goal from the 7 for Pikeville. Branham splits off left. Wishbone to behind Swords. Ball count. The give is to Sullivan. Gets away from one in the backfield. Simpkins holds him up and gets help.
A lot of help.
A lot of help is right. That's a good effort.
Matt Runyon, Burchett with others.
Simpkins
to help and mark him down again on the 7. And it's third and goal.
Could it go for a 5 in 3 weeks, boys?
I'd like to see it.
Third and goal from the 7.
They'll give it to Rogers this time.
Wide out to the right, Wishbone. Swords under center. The snap, play action. Swords wants to throw, looking in the end zone. Off the shoulder pads of Sullivan. Intercepted by Simpkins. Simpkins to the 20, to the 30. Cuts back at the 40. Down the sidelines, out of bounds on the 45.
Nice tap, nice reception,
going.
And boy, he's trucking down that
He
sideline.
sure as heck was. Nice effort.
Another goal line stand here,
There
Coach.
you are. That's about 6, isn't it?
5.
Man.
Well, this puppy's over.
Yeah.
This time it's over, isn't it?
You can forget this one.
Yep.
We don't know what time's left, but it is over.
It is over.
Yeah. Tigers came out here in the second half and just dominated it also. Pikeville with a 97-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown, and that's it, isn't it, John?
That's it.
1:07 to go, we're told. 1:07 to go.
107.
And the Pikeville fans know this puppy's over, too.
Yeah.
Hadn't taken his cigar and going to the house.
Yeah. Trying to
be burning that bad boy tonight.
Trying to figure out what happened.
Stick that back in your pocket, bud. No reason to celebrate tonight. Wishbone. Straight ahead, Jeremy Runyon. Piled up at the line, but we're eating the clock down.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're inside a minute now. Runyon, a loss of a yard. Second 11, 44-yard line.
And again, you Paintsville fans are players, old players. If you wasn't up here tonight,
What's this game?
get over
Man.
next week and watch these Tigers play. They're for real.
Because they'll be playing at home.
That's right.
Memorial Field, first round of the playoffs against the loser of Cumberland and Lynn Camp.
Get your Mackinac out of the closet and get on over there.
Wishbone behind Harmon. Harmon leaves it with Runyon left side. Gets away from a tackler, fights, spins, and will be taken down around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the carry, and it'll be 3rd and 11.
Should be the last play of the game, boys.
No,
We're going to call a timeout. That gives us time to tell us about next week's game when the Tigers will be at home hosting, as we said, the loser of Lynn Camp and Cumberland, which will be the third team out of the other district. And this district's going to end up with Fleming Neon winning, Paintsville second. And then third will go to Hazard. And the Pikeville Panthers have to travel to Middlesboro out of that number 4 spot.
You know, there's 4 good teams in this district this year, and Pikeville's pretty much dominated this district since '86. And it's good to see that Hazard with a good football team, which came in here and beat Pikeville, didn't they?
Yes,
and Neon with one of the better ball clubs they've had in
years.
Yeah, 15 or 20 years. And Paintsville back on the right roll and all. And Pikeville's got a good football team. They're young in spots. And it's just a good district this year, and it's good to see that.
28-6, the score.
Who did Neon have tonight, John? You recall?
Fleming Neon tonight is going to play a non-district game. And I didn't write down who it was. Harmon just takes a knee. They'd already played their 7 district games. So. And the Paintsville Tigers are going to win this one 28-6. Over the Pikeville Panthers, the Tigers will return to Memorial Field next week in the first round of the high school football playoffs, as the Tigers will host the loser of Cumberland and Lynn Camp. The Pikeville Panthers next week will be on the road as they finish 4th in the district. They will be on the road at Middlesboro. 28-6, the final score tonight. The Paintsville Tigers over the Pikeville Panthers. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Paintsville Tiger Football. Throw me that Paintsville one, I'll jot it. Are you working on Paintsville? Throw me Pikeville. It don't matter to me.